getting just about settled in for some football here at Houston's NRG Stadium. Tonight, a good one here in the AFC. It's the Houston Texans and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. This makes it up to the 25. Well, here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is the second overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
It didn't take long for C.J. Stroud to make an immediate impact into the NFL. And it didn't take long for me, Kate, to form an opinion that this guy is just different. He just processes the game quicker. Remember talking to Ryan Day on the practice field in Columbus, watching him in college, and he just alluded to that as well. It's the anticipation. It is knowing where everybody is and getting that ball out before any receiver will even break on the route. CJ was unique in that way, and that skill set has been a big part of his success.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36. Slot man motioned over. Running it with David Montgomery. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Running on second with Montgomery. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Stroud. He's making a bid for it. And he'll get it up to the 44. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Bengals still out there and being looked at now. Fourth down. Here comes Kai Kroger to punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Off the play fake. Burrow. Right back to Chase. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They'll bring a tight end in motion right. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Here's Brown again. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and 10 from the 32. Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Brown on the inside give. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. T. Higgins, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. He gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Stop made by Barrett Carter.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They'll run again with Montgomery. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down Houston.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a first down too.
They go play action with Stroud. He'll try and run this. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
A 28-yard gain. First down, Houston.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
First and goal, Houston.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Texans with a chance to score. It's Montgomery again. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. David Montgomery with the touchdown. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Burrow from the gun. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Burrow now on first down. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed.
It's second and 8 at the 40-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Burrow setting up the play action. Connects on the crosser. He dodged the tackle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And the Bengals have a first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
To the air again, it's Burrow. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown.
I know you got a mixture looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
McPherson at the point after. Troubles with his snap, but he still knocks it through. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 7.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Texans, down running back David Montgomery, getting back to work. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. We get in on the ground here with Montgomery. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, Stroud. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A gain of 15. First down, Texans.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. That's complete to the back, David Montgomery. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Stroud off the play fake. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Montgomery gets it from the gun. Have him gain about a handful there. Kyle Duggar hauling him down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. This is reeled in downfield by Schultz. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. He'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans earn the chance to tie before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans tie things up at 14.
At 14.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st down.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down to first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
First down, Burrow to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Burrow. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm, truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Slid this great note from our stats. Ball is out. Burrow lost it. And the Texans have it. And they're going to set up on the opposing side of midfield after that fumble and return.
3rd down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing 4th down, they're off the field completely.
Now we get a look at this Texans offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. First down now, ball at the 33. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Right side cut by Higgins. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Shotgun now, first round. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Pass didn't work on second. Let's see how that affects this third down. Throwing is Stroud. Oh, he's going to run for it. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down, Houston.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. They bring Collins in motion right. First down throw by Stroud. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Running back sent in motion left. Back to the air they go on second. Stroud. He's got it. It's in close. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. Houston calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third and a lone yard coming up. Now try to run for it with Montgomery. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. Final timeout called by the Texans. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Stroud. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans take the lead just before halftime. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the upright. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 14.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. He cuts it to the right sideline. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, you get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. All spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. McPherson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando, our 2 teams here, no doubt, made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for our 3rd quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Motion man sent left. A 1st down carry for Brown. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Burrow from the gun. Taken in by Chase, left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That tackle made by the rookie from Penn State.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
And the Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
They'll run it here. It's Tom Phillips. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Bengals 1st down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Now Burrow. Setting up the running back screen. And they won't manage a ton. This gets to about the 26. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. First field goal was good. His 2nd look from inside of 45 yards. McPherson's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. No to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Stroud now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. This one quickly to Dell. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Texans.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Receiver in motion, going left. They give here to the motion man. Oh, he loses the football. And the Bengals get to it. They can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
The previous play is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Montgomery now up the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Stroud off the play fake. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Getting out to his left. He takes this forward a little to about the 39. Boye Mafe bringing that play to a halt.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. From the gun, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect to a Tank Dell. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
56-yard attempt.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they can't push the lead beyond a field goal.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Burrow now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he gets this forward to the 19. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll run again with Brown. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Check. Give on 2nd, it's Brown. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, they've got a 1st down here. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty, and he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals take a 4th quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Defense had a chance to plan, now defending this 2-point try.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point.
They give it to the back of his own read. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4th.
21.
Well, he sensed it was the right time to be aggressive and go for it. You know, such a boost for a team when you could follow up a touchdown by outplaying the defense and adding an extra 2.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Out now come the Texans on offense. Still time to go, Gronk, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Start to the quick throw left, complete. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Running on second with Montgomery. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That one gains 7. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll run again with Montgomery. And they find him after just a yard. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference, and that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Dump off, caught by his back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Burrow has room inside the 25. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone, down at the 20. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Bengals have a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. From the red zone now. That one's complete over the middle. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I'm not seeing a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
They kick the running back in motion. Looking to throw, Burrow. Has it down close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. They'll motion him out of the backfield. He's back to throw. That is Compton, and it's Higgins again. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. T. Higgins, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
Noel to return this. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. He gives to Montgomery to start the drive. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First down throw by Stroud. Finds him on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate? That that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball. And they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans losing by 14. To the air on 3rd and long. He's got it over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
First down, Stroud. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. New set of downs for them from the 31. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans now within 1 score in the 4th.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
35. Texans 28.
So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
They're going to pass it here. Set up the screen to Chase. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Houston calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Finds Higgins for another grab. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Final timeout called by the Texans. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Quick on the draw here. Jukes away from one. And he picks up the first down for the Bengals. And that is the last thing they need to lock away this win.
A gain of 3 yards.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Here's a design run. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.